Weekly rotation time, guys, and usually in weekly rotation I'll share with you guys what I wore throughout last week, but since this is the first episode back and I've been gone for about 3 weeks, I'm going to share with you guys instead what I wore the most the past 2-3 weeks or so, and starting next week is when we'll start to do this series more properly, okay? So without further ado, let's jump right in. Yo, what's up guys, Timmy here with another video, and today, before we even start, I'm going to change the light in the back here because I used orange last time in the video already with Dior so let's change it. What color do we want? Do we want blue? Nah, too dark. Let's do red. There we go, red, pink. I love this color. Very bright, passionate type of color, befitting of this fragrance passion. I have no clue what I'm saying anymore. So starting off with the first fragrance that I wore the past 2-3 weeks or so, I have it right here. This one is the worst one that I wore throughout the week, so I'm gonna talk about this one first. This one is Terre d'Hermes by Hermes. I just bought this from my friend who lives here in Vegas, and oh my god. I bought it really pretty much for reference because I need to review this fragrance because it is a classic and people do want my overall opinion on this fragrance. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Something about it just smells so dirty, dude. And like people say that, oh man, it's just the opening. Once you get to the dry down, it smells better, it smells cleaner, it smells classicer. It's not. It's nah. Just nah, fam. It's not. It just smells, to me, it's just too much. It's too bitter. It's just a little bit too rooty, too earthy for me to wear. I don't really enjoy this one too much. But for those of you who enjoy this one, all the power to you. Like, I'm not here to like knock your taste or anything. I'm just saying, for me personally, I've tried, man. I've tried this fragrance many times at Sephora, at Dillard's, and now I own a bottle of it myself just to have a review done for you guys later on. And I still don't like it. I'm trying my best, guys, to really understand this fragrance. I'm trying my best to just give it all the chances it can get. This is now kind of like a toxic relationship in a way where you know that this thing is bad, but you keep giving it chances, hoping that it gets better. It doesn't get better, man. And same with this one, it still will not get better for me. It's just bad. Terre d'Hermes, very rooty, vetiver. Like, I like the orange in it, but the vetiver, the earthiness is just, it's just a little bit too much for me. And I don't really enjoy the sillage throughout the day as well. I find that there's a lot of other fragrances that is better for the work occasion than this one, absolutely. And yeah, next fragrance. Next one we're gonna talk about is L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. I really like this one, and the more I wear it, the more I feel like it's a lot more versatile than a lot of people make it out to be, than what I make it out to be at first as well. This one, oh man, that sherry kind of tobacco-ish kind of smell is very, like, you smell it at first, you feel like it's very thick and strong, it's only for fall and winter time, but it dries down well. It dries down pretty smooth, very effervescent, very airy, and you realize that it can be worn pretty much any time of the year. And I'm really looking forward to wearing this in the spring and even in the summertime sometimes as well, like summer night stuff like that. I feel like this would be just gorgeous. It just smells so good. It's one of those very creative Guerlain scent. This one alongside L'Homme Idéal Cologne, I really like that one. It's being discontinued, by the way. Please go buy it if you haven't done so. L'Homme Idéal Cologne is very gorgeous. I just bought a bottle of that for myself. It's coming in the mail soon, so I'm very excited. But these two I remember smelling first time a long time ago at duty free, and I've loved them ever since. And now I'm very happy that I'm able to own both this one and the cologne that's coming in. But yes, guys, if you like tobacco, kind of sweet sherry tobacco type scent, cinnamony, kind of just a very warm type of fall and winter scent with a very creative sherry note vibe that can, in fact, be worn any time of the year, you would really love L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. Next, we're gonna talk about a fragrance from Centauri Parfum. This one is called Gaia, and this one is perfumed by Peter himself at the channel Fragrance View. This one is wonderful. I wore this once last week just to test it out, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It has so many layers in here. It's like you're opening a box and the box reveals a flower that's very condensed, that's very compact, and it slowly releases, and with every layer that it peels off, a new scent happens. A new layer of sensory goodness kind of rush at your nose, and this fragrance is exactly that. The opening, when you smell this one, it smells very fresh, green, kind of foresty, but not in a way that is off-putting. It's a very natural smelling green with slight touch of earthiness, but in the background you smell already that it's a very compact layer of fragrance just ready to come out at any second. And as it dries down, that's exactly what happened. You get more of the florals, you get more of the honey. It starts to come out, and it's very beautiful. The honey in here, oh, I'm telling you, if you're a honey fan, you would love this fragrance. If you're a honey fan, you have to try this fragrance. It's just beautiful. The honey comes out with the florals and the orris butter. It's just so complex, so beautiful. And the tree leaves, the greenness and the earthiness kind of envelops the whole scent. It really is like a flower. It's like, imagine the outer layer of the flower being that green and earthiness that opens up in the beginning. And inside you get the honey, you get the tuberose, you get the orris butter, you get all the beautiful things that each layer gives, but still retaining what the outer layer gives you in the opening. Is a phenomenal scent. The smell itself is still something to behold, and it's something that you guys should all try right away, especially if you like honey. Next fragrance, we have one that I just reviewed yesterday. This one is Date for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. Date for Men. This one is just, you guys already saw the review of it yesterday, the full 20-minute review of it yesterday, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it in this video, but it's just a very nice, mass appealing, sweet scent with a dry down that's more akin to a gentlemanly vetiver-ish kind of patchouli, dark woody type of scent with a little bit of sweetness. For me personally, I much enjoyed the opening and the mid of this fragrance, much more than the dry down of it. It's just very mass appealing, very sweet. There's a lot of nuances that you can pick up in the opening that in the dry down kind of goes away in a little bit. The only problem I have with this fragrance is, of course, number one, the price. Number two problem I have with this fragrance is that you can smell a lot of designer fragrance in here that you smelled before, like Invictus, like Eros, like Ultramel. So it's not the most unique type scents out there, but if you're just looking for something that extremely mass appealing and you're looking for a step up from your normal designer fragrance, which this one is a step up from your normal designer fragrance, then this one is a good choice if you can stomach the price tag that is. It's $250 for 100 ml, which is ridiculously expensive. But if you can stomach the price tag, I guess you can get a higher quality designer fragrance from Date for Men. And it works in terms of just mass appealing. It works. It definitely works like it's intended to work. So no takeaway there. The only takeaway here is the price. Next one, we have Imani Code Absolute. Now this one is a more silky version, a more silky, smooth, sweet version of Profumo. The sweetness in here is, like I said, it's much more smoother than the sweetness in Profumo that's more effervescence, that's more loosened up, that's more airy. This one is pretty much more toned down, more silky smooth, more gentlemanly, if you will, more formal, if you will, than the Profumo, which is a little bit more juvenile, a little bit more playful in nature. Besides that, these two fragrances share a big similarities. It's the only difference really is the type of sweetness that they share, one being more, I guess, more mature and the other one being more playful. Other than that, they share a really big similarities. And to me, if you were to have me pick right now which one I love Profumo a lot. I love Absolute a lot as well. It's very hard to pick which one that I actually love more, but recently I've been seeing myself wearing Absolute more and Profumo less and less. But I'll make a video on it and really give myself some time to really decide which one is the better one. But in terms of the scent alone, both of those fragrances are amazing. Profumo is amazing. I love that one. I praise that one a lot, as you guys may already know. Absolute is also an amazing scent and one that I will praise more and more as time goes on in this channel. But yeah, both of those are very amazing scent, and the more I wear them, the more I really just can't decide which one is actually better. Last one now, guys, we have a fragrance that I wore the most last week, and this one is also from Centauri Parfum, from Peter himself. This one is the unreleased Proxima, the blue bottle Proxima. I'll show you guys up close. Very beautiful looking presentation. The cap on these are just amazing. But this one, I love it so much. In fact, I bought 5 more bottles. I have 6 bottles now in my collection. I have this one that I'm holding, and I have 5 more upstairs because I told Peter, if you're not going to release this one yet, I want to have a few of them in my collection. This one is the formulation that he's gonna change. So this one is the OG formulation. He's not gonna sell this formulation anywhere at all. That's why he's able to sell a lot to me, because he's still tweaking Proxima a little bit. But overall, dude, this fragrance is so amazing. It's the best smelling fragrance that I smelled in 2020, hands down. And everyone who have tried Proxima from me, my friend here in Vegas, my coworkers, they all love to smell Proxima. I've gotten already 3 compliments wearing Proxima, and I only wear it really like 6 times. So 3 out of 6 times I wore it, I got a compliment, which was really nice. That's 50%. And I know a lot of people who have tried this one, other reviewers or other really good friends of Peter who have tried Proxima, absolutely love it. They all say it is the best from his line. I would be inclined to agree, since I bought 5 bottles extra myself, and I normally don't do that with anything. Like, I own pretty much 1 bottle or at most 2 bottles of something like Aqua Amara, but I never buy myself tons of just backup bottles, but I really do enjoy this one, and this is one I can see myself wearing absolutely every day. Like, I wore it 6 days straight, and I want to wear it more if I didn't have to review Date for Men. If I didn't have to wear any other fragrance, I would wear this nearly every day. It just smells absolutely gorgeous. And in terms of what it actually smells like, I'm gonna wait till the actual release of the fragrance first. But just so you know, this one is super mass appealing, but it's nowhere near designer level. This is a niche smell. This smells of super high quality niche. You smell this and you instantly know this is unique. This is niche quality. This is something that you've never smelled anywhere before, but it's also mass appealing at the same time. That's not easy to come by. A lot of times when you smell fragrances that is mass appealing, it reminds you of other fragrances that's also mass appealing. This one does not do that. This one is purely its own thing, a very unique creation in the niche realm that has niche quality that's also mass appealing. That's all I have to say about Proxima for now, until the actual release of it sometime in February or in March, where I'll do a full review of the actual formulation that's gonna come out. This one is kind of like the beta formulation, and already the beta formulation is pretty amazing. So I'm really excited to see what he actually comes out with as the definitive formulation of Proxima. Alright guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Weekly rotation coming back every Monday, so stay tuned and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and bye. Oh, don't forget, leave it down in the comment section below what you wore the past week. I would love to know. I love to see what my community loves to wear. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace and bye.